What is the desire for a perfect relationship? Walking off into a romantic sunset with your true love and living happily ever after is the holy grail of our culture, more cherished than winning the biggest sweepstakes. But how elusive it is. Why? Because the search for the romantic ideal is actually the projected outer form of our inner quest for our soul. Only we don't realize this. The longing for romance is really our quest for divine love, for the good, the true, and the beautiful within us. We fall in love with another person because we have projected our inner qualities on someone else. We wouldn't notice these qualities in this person if there weren't at least potential within us. This is the story of a boy and a girl who have never seen each other, but they have loved each other more than themselves. They have loved each other with a hope to meet someday. This is a pen story, their pen story. She smiled as if it was a day very similar to today. She was walking down the same street and she got to see a letter which she had seen just like today. She went home and she thought, people say life is beautiful. Does life really feel beautiful when someone we loved leave us forever? She had lost someone very important in her life, and that was her loved one. The reason of life barely exists when trust breaks. People leave us standing all alone in the world of betrayal. Why do we fall in love? Why do we come close to someone? And why do we start depending on our loved ones? Why do we start expecting? Why? He promised to hold her hands forever. He promised to see his world through her eyes. He promised to travel the entire world with his queen. But all these were just a mere line spoken by him. He never meant what he said. He left her forever. While moving apart, he taught her the best lesson of life, that love does not exist. She felt disappointed. She felt afraid to fall in love again. And she also was afraid to trust someone. And she could not find any reason to live her life again until her eyes fell on that envelope which she had just received today. She opened it up and she came across the beautiful poem that was written by him. The beauty of the world around her had become meaningless, but after hearing those lines from him, maybe she could stand up once again and give another chance to the life to make her happy. She did not know who he was. She did not know why she came across the letters being sent by him, but she must confess the fact that she eagerly waited for his replies, and when did not get any, she felt valued and she felt like the most luckiest person of the world. She wished that she could have the ability to express her feelings through writing. She felt as if she was somebody on whom one can rely upon. His words were powerful with reality. Could she dream to see that man of reality someday? The caterpillar struggles through pain and gradually develops into a beautiful butterfly. Nobody gives up, so instead of thinking about ending your life, give your life a chance to make you the happiest person of the world. Destiny was something he always believed. Maybe destiny had made him to read through her lines. She held a tender heart beneath his sadness. Even he never knew. One can say that she was the most beautiful person one can hold. While going through the pages of his life, he could see a letter, a reply, an acknowledgement, a token of tribute from the person whom he expected to have in his own life. He was very happy to see that. He replied with the most beautiful words a poet can describe a woman in this world. When she got the reply from the person whom she expected would be the best man in her life, from whom she had got hope to live, the words were the words of a poet who could use those words to mention a best woman in his life. She was very happy to read that. And they started to move on. She started a sweet conversation with that special person whom she had never seen. His only identity to her was his own address and nothing else. She also never expected to see him. It was just a feeling, or rather an eternal feeling that moved on through her soul, which made her write the replies to the letters sent by him every time. People live in dreams. There are few dreams which leave us away as unfulfilled, but there are a few dreams as well which never leave our side, and our dream is something, maybe it can come true. He would be more than happy if a man of reality meets up someday with the lady of strength and beauty. She had got a new hope to live, a smile, to be with the best person one can hold in his life or her life. She was getting ready to meet him for the first time, and she was very happy. And it was not only her who was getting ready for the best man of her life. It was him as well who was going to see her for the first time. But destiny changed. Destiny had something else written for him, and he never knew what was coming. That day, there was a letter which fell on the floor. She was standing there, waiting for her man to come. Time passed by as it waits for none. She was looking to see that hope of her life. But destiny had planned something else for her. She waited for him for long, but when nobody turned up, that hope was broken, and it was broken completely. She felt herself to be guilty of trusting somebody else once again in her life. But people never know how special someone is until they leave. But sometimes leaving is what it takes to make that person realize how special you are really to them. Why destiny allowed some people to meet when there's no way for them to be together? I asked you for a favor to meet him someday. But all he gave her was hope, a hope for a lifetime. And this is what we call life goes on. The address for destiny changes with time. The address for hope changes when life betrays us. The address where you are still writing in a hope that he will hold his pen once more and write a beautiful line for the Lady of Beauty will never happen again. Because, my friend, let me tell you that my new address is unknown to you. And I don't want you to know it ever. My new address is far from reality and life, and this is the address for destiny.